Hey everybody, it's Marissa. Thanks for coming back to see me. This is week 84, here to give you another update about how I'm doing. Sorry I did not make a video last week. I was out of town and I had mentioned before that it was going to be a little bit challenging to get that video in before I left town. So it didn't happen, but here I am, very late in the week, and it just seems like this week has been upside down crazy at work. And today's Friday, thank goodness. The week is over and I finally found time to do this. So let me tell you what's going on with me. Yesterday I was 10 weeks post-op for my brachioplasty, arm lift surgery, which I had in February. So I'm very pleased so far with how everything's going with that. I talked about a non-scale victory I was looking forward to having last week, and it happened. I wore a sleeveless dress to my godmother's wedding. Never in my wildest dreams that I think I'd be wearing I can't even talk, that I'd be wearing a sleeveless dress. So I have to say, I was a little bit anxiety ridden. You know, I was just like, oh my God, should I do this? Because I was wearing like a little shrug at first. It was a little chilly anyway. So, but when I got to the reception, I'm like, I'm gonna do it. So I went ahead and I took off my sweater and I was like, oh shit. Excuse my French, you know, but I was scared, like, oh my gosh, you know, this is it. No turning back. Everybody's gonna see me, and it was okay. I mean, here's a little picture. This is me and my handsome boyfriend. You know, yeah, it was really an experience, and I'm glad that I went ahead and did it. I have to say that, you know, having arm lift surgery, you do have some major scarring, and with me only being 10 weeks out, you know, obviously these scars are very visible. So I had talked about cover-up makeup, so I'm going to talk to you guys about that right now. The makeup I used, I got at Sephora. It's called Powder FX, like Powder Effects. That's what it looks like, and it's a mineral powder foundation. I applied it with just like a makeup applicator. Actually, they gave me a primer as a sample there, and it's just a compact. Oh, there goes that top thing. And then you just get the applicator and you just smooth it on. So, great. I'm making a mess. Hold on, little malfunction here. Okay, so I went ahead and put that on, and I have to say this stuff is awesome. If anybody has scars to cover up, tattoos to cover up, this stuff is great. Let me show you this arm. This is my left arm. I always say that like you can't tell. This arm is without makeup, and this is, you know, my brachioplasty scar at 10 months out. Still very red, but, you know, softening up, so I'm very pleased with it. I did a little bit of makeup from this area down on my right arm, so that's here. So I think the coverage is pretty decent. It didn't draw any attention to my arms as far as like the scarring was concerned, because most people don't know that I've had a brachioplasty. So it definitely took a lot of the anxiety away, because that was one of the major things. It's just that they're so visual, and they're very red and very pink. So that was a lifesaver. Also, the week before, was it last week? See, I can't remember when I made my video and then when I went to the surgeon, but I did see my surgeon for a follow-up, and she's very happy with my scarring. She does want me to get a lot more aggressive with my scar care as far as massaging that scar. She really wants me to like knead it. She said, don't like hurt yourself. She said, but you really need to break down that collagen and everything. She said collagen. I hope it's exactly what she said, but I need to break it down and soften it up to smooth out the scar. She said, as long as that scar is red, you can still flatten it. So I have been really going for it with the scar care since I've seen her, and I can tell they're softening up a lot. I've just been really a lot more aggressive. So I'm still doing the healing serum, I'm still doing the biotin, and then this makeup is just for, you know, whenever. You know, it's nothing that I have to do every single day, because normally it's not even warm enough to wear short sleeves, so has not been an issue. Also, I want to talk to you guys about something I'm starting next week. I have hit a rut, I suppose, with the scale. The scale moves down, it moves up. I'm fighting with the same 5 pounds. I'm over it. I'm saying that now. I'm completely over it. I want to get to goal. I'm tired. I don't know if I don't know if I'm shuffling my feet to get there. I don't know what it is, if I'm afraid to just get to goal and then feel like, oh my gosh, I have no more weight to lose, what do I do with myself? I want to get to a goal weight finally where, you know, I'm within like a little 5-pound range where I can have some wiggle room, but I just haven't gotten there yet. And I mean, I've lost over 170 some, like 174 pounds right now, and I just want to get done. So on the advice of one of my really good friends who is a fitness guru in her own right, she has not had weight loss surgery, but she's somebody that I'm super, I admire her so much, and you know, I really go to her for a lot of my like guidance when I have a question about like nutrition or anything. And she has been doing the Jillian Michaels Body Revolution, and I've been hearing her talk about it, and it's a 90-day program. She just finished phase 1, which is the first 30 days. So she asked me if I wanted to borrow it. So when I went away last week, she brought it for me. So I've been reviewing it, and I decided I'm going to go for it. So this is what it is. Jillian Michaels phase 1. It's basically going to kick my butt. It's a 5-seat DVD set, and different workouts and a cardio, and then like booklets and like healthy eating. So I'm starting next week with like a metabolism booster type for 1 week, very restricted. It requires 2 workouts a day, 1 in the AM, 1 in the PM. I'm going to swap out my evening cardio for Zumba, because you do like weights and the regular workout in the morning, and in the evening time you do straight cardio. Am I nervous? Of course I am. Am I ready for it? Yes, because I need something. I need to shake up my foundation. I've really been feeling like, you know, what's that quote, Albert Einstein, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That's where I'm at right now. I feel like, you know, I'm just bouncing around, and I need a wake-up call. There is a food list that, you know, her do's and don'ts, and so I took this grocery list to Trader Joe's, and I just got back, and it was a real eye-opener to me, because I don't eat as healthy as I think I do, or as I probably should. I don't eat enough fresh produce. I eat a lot of like non-fat, low-calorie, and I stick to the same exact things, but I don't broaden my horizons enough. And I did notice that I had a lot of processed foods, as far as like crackers and, you know, things like that. Now it's like fruits and vegetables. I can't have fruit the first week. It's more protein, like dairy once a day, and I've been eating dairy like 3 times a day, with breakfast, with lunch, mainly dairy. So yeah, I need this change. Oh, I'm scared. It's gonna be really intense. Working out twice a day on top with this like restricted eating program is kind of like, oh my gosh. Also, after the first week, for the remainder of the program, you're on 1,200 calories. This is also going to be a lesson learned, because guess what? I've never counted calories this entire time. I'm almost 20 months out of surgery, and I've never counted a calorie. I've always counted protein. I've always watched fat. I've always watched calories, but I've never counted them. So she breaks it down how many calories you should have at breakfast, lunch, dinner, and at one snack. So it's going to be interesting for me after the first week to break it down and really see how much I'm eating. I'm hoping I'll be okay, but lately I feel like I do graze. You know, if I just stuck to what I was supposed to eat, I'd probably be okay. It's the grazing in between that's getting me, and I need to stop. And I was looking at my videos today, and I had a grazing problem last July. So I know this is nothing new, but as I'm moving forward, it's already May, I just don't want this to be a trend, and I need to just kind of revamp what I've been doing. I've made it so far. I just want to get through that last hump. I mean, realistically, I just want to lose about 15 pounds, 20 at the most. It's not unrealistic at all. So that's where I'm at. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous, but I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Baby, it's been a long time waiting, such a long, long time, and I can't stop Do you hear